What up, Slick? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Facts. Hope everybody be safe tonight. No drinking and driving. I ain't sure. Huh? I did, but it ain't cut on quick. Huh? Man, we gotta talk about some of this sick ass shit going on in the community. A lot of shit I don't like to really talk about. But then there's just some shit you really can't like sweep under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody been sending me the story of the dude texting his own daughter, asking for news and shit like that. That's some sick ass shit. Like, I'm trying to just come to the terms of how in the hell can you motherfucking, what can be going inside of you to text your own fucking daughter, the girl that came out of you, your sperm that you made, asking for news? Yeah, man, this shit, it's public. The baby mama put it out there. This ain't nothing that you know what I'm saying? I ain't had to go searching for it or nothing. Hold on. I ain't have to go searching for this shit. You know what I'm saying? People brought it to me. My fucking inbox been going crazy all night, all morning. I was trying to not overlook it, but was trying not to really, get into that, because, some shit be kind of sensitive, especially I'm sure for that young lady, you know what I'm saying? I know that shit affected her in ways and shit like that. Like, that shit crazy to me, like, shit, I ain't got my other phone chips to do that, but basically the baby mama posted the text conversation with him and his daughter, and I don't know what kind of drug this nigga was high on, or what, I don't know what he was. Still not acceptable. I don't care what drug you on, nigga. That shit, nigga, that's some shit you would've did sober. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know him too, Scrap King, Spider-Man, whatever y'all call him. Telling her he was gonna take her shopping and splurge on her and all this shit. Like she was just some old random chick off the street, you know what I'm saying, that he met off Facebook or something. Nigga texting his own daughter to send her. And man, I don't even know. I just had to get enlightened about what a Cardi was or whatever. They said like a Cardi is supposed to be like a private part piercing or some shit or whatever. And I definitely read the messages, and he definitely asked her about the Cardi. And then she was like, "Oh, Dad, no. What you mean? I'm your daughter." And that's when he started like, "Oh, I was playing. I want to take you shopping and all that shit." No, nigga, you are sick. You are fucking sick. Like, that's some shit you really can't. Right, he said he was in the mood. You're in the mood for your own daughter, man. How you tell your own daughter you are in the mood to see other things? Help me out with this, man. Help me out with this. How can you be in the mood for your own fucking daughter, man? That shit is beyond sickening. Like, that's a new word. Sick ain't the word. That shit is beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even Eastern State shit. That's some old other shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't the only one who seen that. About 100 people done goddamn, 100 people done shared the motherfucker. I didn't get to see it. It was just everybody started sending it to my inbox because I'm not friends. I wasn't friends with his baby mama on Facebook or whatever. But everybody started sending it to my inbox and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen it, I'm driving, somebody sending it to me like, yo, you got to get on top of this. You got to get on top of this before Rhoda get it. And I really wasn't just trying to get on top of the story. But once I seen it, and it's actually somebody I know from our hood, that shit hurt me. That shit hurt me. I know that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they said like 2,000 people shared it. So it's out there now. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's not a secret. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's out there now. The baby mama put it out there. She made it a point to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That shit is beyond wild, man. That shit crazy. How the fuck can you be in the mood for your own daughter? How the fuck can you be in the mood for your own daughter, man? Like, that shit crazy. And the crazy part, right? Y'all know, if y'all been following my shit, right? I didn't start none of this shit to be being on no take people down, to be on no Crime Stopper shit or whatever. I've been doing this shit for entertainment, laughs and giggles and shit. But some shit you really just can't overlook. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I got to leave that up to the family and all that to handle it in the matters of how they want to handle it. And you know what I'm saying? How they going to handle that, that's out of my control. You know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't let it go unspoken, especially so many people been hitting me up to, you know, talk about it and shit like that. But like, that shit crazy, man. Like, that shit is really like, cause you gotta think, we all got nieces, cousins, sisters, daughters, and shit like that. Everybody felt this. This ain't a one-sided topic. This ain't just, oh, women just mad. No, niggas mad. Niggas out here who got daughters. There's niggas who got nieces. Niggas who got goddamn little sisters and cousins and all type of shit. This shit gonna affect everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm really, like I say, I really ain't want to touch on it because, like I say, a lot of this shit is really deeper than Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to still think about that young girl and the shit that she gonna have to go through and the shit that she's feeling, the shit that she's, you know what I'm saying, experiencing with dealing with this shit. You know, some shit is real sensitive. You know, we got to be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really didn't want to get on it, because I don't want her to, you know, somebody be sending her on. Right. To be, somebody sent her my video and then it's just making her more, you know, traumatized or whatever. So that's not what I'm here for. But I'm here to expose that we got to expose these type of niggas, man. That they ain't right. Like I said, I'm not the person who gonna call the police. I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a police nigga. But, you know, hoping the family take it further than here and where it need to go. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But we got to make awareness to the community of these type of niggas when they are exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know who he around. We don't know who other kids he around. That's the thing about the shit. Right? She wanted a straight father-daughter relationship with her dad, and this nigga on some goddamn trying to fuck the little girl. Like, that shit crazy. Like, that shit is beyond sickening. Nigga, that shit get you killed for real. Nigga, her family probably want to kill you. What? Is you crazy? Is you fucking crazy? And there's no justification. Ain't no I was playing. You don't play like that. It's shit you do not play with at all. In no way. It ain't no jokes, ain't no ha ha he. It's nothing. You can't come back from that shit. It's shit that you can't come back from, and that's one. And it's crazy because I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Right, and he got younger kids too. They gonna have to keep him away from all kids. That nigga gonna have to be a register. He gonna have to register as a sex offender, man, for real. When it's all said and done, cause the people on his ass, the community on his ass. You know what I'm saying? They on his ass. Yeah, man, this shit crazy. Like I said, I hope the family, handle it in the matters of how they need to handle it and go further. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like I said, I'm not a police nigga. I don't fuck with the police, But I'm sure with this type of shit, somebody gonna press the issue with the police. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got to go that far with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make awareness in the community, cause a lot of shit. Right, and I believe that this shit happens a lot more than we think and we know. It's just a lot of people don't bring it to the forefront. A lot of people scared to talk about it. A lot of people scared to, because if it's in your immediate circle of family, you gonna feel like, oh, I don't want people in my business. Oh, nah, man, fuck all that. You can't be selfish with this type of shit and hold it for yourself when you got these kids, got them being traumatized, got these kids suffering and going through this type of shit. You got to put this shit out there. You got to put that shit on the forefront. That's why, I ain't gonna lie, right? I've heard a lot of women, how they, nowadays, if you sit and talk to them, they'll tell their stories, and I be like, damn, you ain't tell nobody this? Like, fuck all that. Like, somebody got to know this type of shit is going on, because if not, it's like you're helping to allow them to keep doing this shit. If people get away with this type of shit and nobody speaks up, that's gonna make the motherfuckers comfortable to keep doing this shit. I'm sorry to say. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make a motherfucker feel like they can keep getting away with this shit. You can't, man. You got to be brave enough to motherfucking stand up and goddamn tell somebody. If not, you're gonna keep getting traumatized. You're gonna keep going through this shit. It's gonna keep going on and on and on. We can't allow that shit. We'll talk about anything else. We'll tell on anything else. We'll speak on anything else. We'll blast anything else. This is the type of shit that need to be blasted every day. I don't give a fuck who it is, how I know. There's no exception for that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit has to be talked about and addressed. Period. You cannot let this shit get swept under the rug by no circumstances. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for anybody who has to go through this, who has went through this. You know what I'm saying? But this shit has to be motherfucking addressed like as soon as it happened. We can't not allow this shit to just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on. You can't do that shit. Because how long y'all gonna let that shit go on for? How many other motherfucking kids gotta go through that shit before somebody motherfucking take actions? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get on top of this shit. We saying we for the community. We saying we out here trying to save our children and whatever. We the people have to motherfucking be for the community. We have to do what's right. And that shit, forget all that other shit like when the street shit and snitching. No, nigga, this is not snitching. That's not snitching if you know somebody is out here fucking abusing kids. Nah, man. Nah, that's not snitching. Y'all gotta understand what snitching is. To me, snitching is, in my term, most of the time, people out here doing crimes, and then when it's time for them to man up to their shit, they start telling about other motherfuckers. They start telling about other shit that ain't got nothing to do with the crime that they're being addressed for. No, this is not snitching. This is motherfucking trying to help save the fucking community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want to say they stand for something. Everybody always want to act like they stand on shit. Nah, this time you got to stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit don't even matter. Because these kids innocent. By far. You know what I'm saying? Anything dealing with kids, I'm sorry, ain't no snitching in that. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Isn't killing the kids' parents, abusing them as well? What you mean? I'm lost with that one. Killing the kids' parents, abusing them as well. What the fuck that mean? Nigga, if somebody touching motherfucker, some little kid in my family, bitch, and I decide to kill, somebody decide to kill you, nigga, that you deserve that. You deserve that. Ain't no what you mean. I'm lost. That threw me off. You got us a little worried over there, Rick. Right, he off topic. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm lost. Killing the kids' parents, that abusing them. I'm trying to understand. The fuck that come from? You just blew me. Yeah, hey Rick Rogers, you might want to chime in on that one because that they might get on your ass about that comment. I don't really understand that one. We talking about standing up for the community. What you mean? We supposed to stand up for the community? Right, that's what it seemed like, Quana. They thinking you some kin, Rick Rogers, with that comment. Like, that kind of threw me. It lost me. You might want to request yourself in, Rick. Cause that one kind of that lost me. If you ask me, any nigga out here fucking abusing kids, molesting kids, shit like that, your consequence is death. He say every time somebody dies, we protect the murderers. We protect the murderers. Man, we talk about a nigga dealing with fucking kids, man. Niggas die every day. In crime, dealing with crime in the streets and the drug trade and shit. That's what happened. We talking about motherfucking a nigga abusing kids. What the fuck do that got to do with this shit? I don't know what he on. Yeah, I think Rick lost on this one. Rick, you might need to chime in because I think your texting, you know how sometimes they say text could be miscommunicated? You might need to chime in and talk your shit out because that shit ain't looking right. Yeah, he lost me with that, man. Yeah, you might need to go live, Rick. We're going to send Rick Rogers a request. He going to have to address this shit. We need answers. Sometimes y'all got to be mindful of the shit y'all type. Because people be on your ass now. Good morning. And just for y'all that know, some of this stuff might be Facebook sensitive. So when the live is over, we're going to take it down and put it on my YouTube page. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, all that good shit. BMB Tea V. But I just had to get on top of this shit right now. Right, why he trying to change the subject? I just sent him a request. I don't know where he went. But what the hell do killing... he acting like Gerald. Not Gerald Jr. Not Gerald Jr. Okay, he said send request. I did. I sent you the request. I sent it. I can't send it again. I just sent it. Or try to hit your joint to try to for the join in and then I'd accept you. Cause I sent your shit and it won't let me send it again. Not Lil Gerald, man. Lil Gerald. I understand that, Rick, but your shit was goddamn it a little... I didn't understand that quite myself. And you seen as soon as you said, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? Like it's some shit you can't compare with other things. And when it comes to kids and assaulting kids, I just want what's best for everybody. That's my skin color, period. I mean, I understand that. That's cool. But we talking about kids, man. Adults really have the choices. They have capability of making decisions for themselves and shit. So a lot of the shit that adults be into, we can't compare that to kids, because these kids are kids. They don't even be knowing half of the shit going on. Know what I'm saying? So we can't compare that. Know what I'm saying? We cannot compare that shit. That shit is on a whole nother wave. Know what I'm saying? Adults really have the capability to make decisions, to choose the shit that they do. Know what I'm saying? Right. Niggas know if you play in the streets. Niggas know if you got them out here dealing drugs. Niggas know if you into that life of crime. You know what come with this shit. Death or jail. So we really can't we can't be biased on that. We can't be biased on that, know what I'm saying? Right, our job is to protect the kids. We can't protect other motherfucking adults when it'd be people like, yo, you know you don't need to be selling that. That motherfucker still gonna choose to go sell that shit. That nigga gonna still choose to go gang bang and hang with them niggas that he know is nothing ass niggas. That's gonna lead him to nothing but death or jail. So we can't compare that to a kid who don't get to make these decisions if they can be molested, if they should be molested, if a motherfucking adult should be touching them in ways they shouldn't be touching them, or talking to them, or doing any type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't compare that. Exactly. Adults know right from wrong. She said everybody else explained what Rick said other than Rick. Right. And listen, I was in I had a drug substance abuse class for marijuana, for everybody want to know. No, I had a drug substance abuse class, and we was talking about that one day in the class. And the lady was saying how, the teacher was saying how, basically how she felt that the people who are registered sex offenders, that, and it was crazy because I had to understand where she was coming from on both sides. So basically she was saying that I tried to send them a request. She was basically saying that she feels that some of them get too much time or whatever. And I'm me, you know me, first off, I'm like, what the fuck you mean they getting too much time? They ain't getting enough time. But then she did break it down to me, and I never knew this, how they classify some of that sex offender shit. Like, say if a 20-year-old boy goes with a 17-year-old high school student, right? You can get charged for that or whatever, and they'll still classify you in the same sentence as a nigga who just want to rape somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never knew that type of shit. Like, it's so many. She said that it was ways that if an adult screams or yells or something at a younger kid or something, that can be sexual assault. Like, it was so much shit that she was breaking down that I had no knowledge on. You know what I'm saying? And but what I was telling her, like, okay, in those instances, I understand, because that's a little too much and whatever shit like that. But as far as for a motherfucker who's been charged with rape, molestation, shit like that, no, motherfucker. You should not be able to come home in 5 to 10 years. How the fuck you come home quicker than a nigga who sold a few crack rocks? Know what I'm saying? How the fuck? Oh, and just because we get to put them on they register, so we get to, yeah, most of them niggas, all them niggas don't register. Know what I'm saying? Right, pissing outside is a sexual offense. That's what I'm saying. So it's shit like, you can't compare that to like somebody who actually aggressively goes and, you know, maliciously, you know what I'm saying, abuse some, especially a kid. That shit ain't, no, nigga, you deserve life. It was crazy because when I was locked up, right, I did my little 8 months down here, motherfucking, man, I was in there for fucking violation of probation, right? I like one of the only ones in there for violation of probation. Whenever you get to talk to a nigga and you get to hearing these charges, man, so many niggas in that motherfucker for rape, molestation, and I'm sitting here having a regular conversation with you niggas, and I mean, I know they say you can't judge and shit like that, but nigga, if I knew you was in here for rape, and especially little girls and shit, I would not be sitting there conversating with you like we just cool and kicking shit. I would not. I would never, nigga. I'm sorry. I damn near wanted to beat on some of you niggas when I heard y'all charges. Know what I'm saying? We had the nigga. What I'm saying is, if somebody was to kill me, the community would protect that person, and that trauma to my child is far worse. So if we're going to protect the community, let's protect it all the way. That's all. Man, hells no. Rick, if your ass out here touching kids, bitch, your ass deserve to be killed. That's period. Ain't no, you can't. That's why I said, Rick, you should have just left this shit alone. I ain't gonna lie. You should have left that one alone. No, they don't keep the people separate based on their charges. Know what I'm saying? Like, I thought so too. But like I said, I was in the N part. If you know, in the Gwinnett County Jail, the N part, they call it like the Thunderdome. He said I skipped the first sentence. That's why I'm saying we need you to come on live, Rick, because your fucking messages is fucking being... It keeps saying I sent you a request. It's saying I sent you one. Right, you touching children, you deserve to get sent to God. That's period. You can't weigh killing a nigga for molestation of a kid versus a nigga who get killed over here selling drugs and shit. Nigga, you had a choice. You had a fucking choice. Nobody told you to go sell drugs. Bitch, McDonald's hiring, 7-Eleven hiring, Hardee's hiring. Y'all niggas got too much pride that you won't go do that. You won't go work a fucking legit job to motherfucking feed your kids. You so worried about keeping up with the Joneses and all this shit. You feel like you gotta have racks on racks on racks. Versus goddamn being a stand-up nigga for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. There's no justification for that type of shit, nigga. It's too many jobs hiring, nigga. PPP done allowed it to where it's a million jobs that need millions of workers now. You know what I'm saying? Every day somebody is hiring. They ain't even got enough workers nowadays. That's no fucking excuse. Even for myself, I was in the streets before. Shit like that. No, nigga, it's no excuse. That's why I had to go and find illegal ways of means, because I want to be here for my son, and I don't want to have to give no excuse to my son, or for people to have to give no excuses to my son, you know what I'm saying, because of the decisions that I made. You know what I'm saying? No, there's no justification for that type of shit. I had a choice. I had a choice to stay in the streets or continue to be in the streets. That was a choice. I'm a grown person. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. I left Virginia because I was in the streets. I seen nothing coming out this shit. I seen no future from this shit. Only seen two things. I was gonna be dead in the next couple. It's crazy, right? I had my son, and when I left Virginia, my mama straight said, I straight text my mama like, I'm about to leave. I'm going to Georgia. I mean, I ain't even moved to Georgia. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm going to Maryland. Stay with my sister, right? My mama straight cussed me out in that text message. You gonna leave your son? You gonna be going away from your son? This is exactly what I text my mama. I said, you'd rather see me dead or in jail in the next couple years? She ain't really respond back. You know what I'm saying? I moved from Maryland to Georgia. I had a job in Maryland. They transferred me here to Georgia. Get to Georgia, be in Georgia for a few years. That same mama of mine text me back on her own, was like, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you moved to Georgia. She knew that I took a sacrifice for my kid. I knew I couldn't continue to live a life in the bad news streets. It wasn't no life. It wasn't nothing for me. It wasn't no future to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It won't but two options, death or jail. I synced this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else had to see the shit. Okay, this Rick on his girl joint. But yeah, I synced that shit. I don't know what's happening there. I approve. Hold on. Yeah, I think that shit coming. The fuck away. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about my son. I tell him all the time, you might not know this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with.
Okay. He can't. I'm about to let him on, but he can't. I don't know. It's not letting him join on his live, so he had to come on my live. But just to clear the record, bro, ain't nobody touching nobody kids over here. Okay. Well, he basically. No, I'm looking at the comments, because you know how people get like they like that drama shit, bro. We not with that over here. What he's saying is that people can sit up and stand for this. Now, we're not saying that it's not something serious. It's definitely something serious. You know what I'm saying? A fucking child is innocent. But you have people that's standing up for this, but they're not standing up for all these children that's growing up here fatherless. or motherless. You know what I'm saying? While they over there riding around with these people that's over there getting killed, they won't stand up for that because that's considered stitching. That's what he's saying. If you're going to stand up for that, if you're going to stand up for situations like this, stand up for everything when it comes to the community.
You can't really compare it because you got to think, like I said, if you choose to go and make actions that you know can lead you to death, that's totally on you. We are adults. We have the capability to be able to say, damn, I know this shit fucked up. I know this shit is wrong. I know I shouldn't be doing this shit. I know I can be killed. I know I can get sent to jail and be taken away from my kid. We have that choice to make. We can't. A kid don't have a choice to say whether a fucking adult can abuse them or some shit. That's a whole total different subject. When you have a choice to make and you choose to still say fuck that shit, overlook the everything that could come about this. Oh, you put that shit. You asking for that type of shit. Know what I'm saying? Like I was in the streets, I was asking to be able to say, nigga, I could possibly go to jail. I could get killed. I could get robbed. Whatever the fuck could come with this shit. I chose to live that life. That's a choice.
Right.
Between a choice and some shit that you can't even, you know what I'm saying? That ain't the same.
Yeah, but that shit still means somebody else got
fucking with kids, they fucking consequence should be death. Every person that's in the streets, I don't feel like their consequence should be death. I don't feel like their consequence should be life in jail. You feel what I'm saying? Just think about how many niggas we go serving more time for serving a crack route than the nigga who murdered the nigga, than the nigga who robbed the nigga. So you know what I'm saying? It never gonna weigh out the same. But we talk about some kids, some innocent kids. Hell no, nigga. If you out here molesting, I don't care if it's a kid. If you out here molesting, raping women, any of that shit, nigga, you deserve to get sent to God. I don't care about your kids. I don't care about
I agree. I agree. Damn right. I agree. I just look at the kids, period. You know what I'm saying? And kids in every aspect. Like, I grew up without my father. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I look at all these kids, bro. Like, I'm not in the area, but I see every time I get on my timeline is another kid lost their parent, another kid lost their parent, another kid lost their parent. And everybody in the community know who the fuck killed this person's parent, but they okay with it. They okay with it. So I feel like if we can use our voice to jump up and do this, then we should use our voice to do it all. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't give it 25%, give it 100%. That's what I'm saying.
Let's be real. A lot of these niggas that be doing shit and be getting killed, I'm gonna be real. A lot of them be doing a lot of fuck shit. A lot of it just be karma coming back, catching their ass. You know, they might have got away with it. So when they get killed, no, you can't really just be like, you might cry because just the soul and the body is gone. But you knew this nigga was out here robbing niggas. You knew this nigga was out here killing niggas. You knew this nigga was out here doing fuck shit. And the fuck shit caught up to you. So we can't justify it in that way. A lot of them niggas be deserving that shit. And I'm just keep it real in the streets. A lot of people, your cousins, your uncles, your brothers, they have seemed like good guys to y'all. But these niggas be some of the fuckest niggas in the world when they step from outside the door. You don't know what the fuck these niggas do. You don't know what the fuck all the shit that they homeboys got them doing. Know what I'm saying? They can come and be a little pookie to you, but that nigga a whole terrorist out there in the streets. You feel me? No,
I get it. I just think about the kids. Ain't nobody. I don't even like these comment shits because these give these people too much goddamn fucking opinion. Here you go.
I don't really got nothing to say for real.
I don't got nothing to say. You from the man text.
I mean, cause I already know what we dealing with when it comes to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I say is gonna be twists and turns anyway. So I really wasn't even trying to be off subject the first time when we said it. I just think about trauma to the kids, and I also think about kids losing their fathers and shit having to be traumatizing too. So I don't see how people twisted that into some shit where I'm defending the person. I actually went to school with the nigga Hakeem.
But no, you gotta understand why they twisted that, because
I understand why it's twisted, but I'm saying to start making rumors that a nigga be touching kids is OD.
How? You just think this shit on the fucking, did you not see the fucking?
I did it. I just woke up, nigga. When I text that shit, I had just woke up. The first thing I heard was about the trauma to kids, bro. I wasn't woke for the whole
This
live.
is not no accusation. This is some shit that this nigga fucking texts his own daughter. We got the fucking receipt.
I read it. I read all that last night. I knew you was gonna get on this topic this morning. I figured that. But what I'm saying, I'm not defending that nigga at all. Somebody need to kill him. You should, especially your own fucking child, any child. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I'm not defending that. All I thought about was trauma to children, bro. And I think about losing their father is traumatizing too. But I understand what you said as far as how the street shit go. I understand. And I understand they don't go hand in hand. It's two different things. I understand. I just heard what
like
you
somebody
said.
just say, if right? Somebody just say, she lost her father when he violated her. Know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
So we can't do that. But some shit, I'm gonna just say, like, you know, I even told David, right? Some shit some of the comments that people make, like with your comment, and I, I just keep it real all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, yeah,
like sometimes some of the comments or some of the shit y'all be saying, you gotta leave it alone in certain situations. This is one of them situations I think you should have left that one alone. You know what I'm saying? Because to everybody, even me, when you first typed it, I was like, huh? Like it just threw me off because this is really not that. It won't for this topic. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but at the end of the day, it still was no ill will coming from it. It won't no, you know what I'm saying? It was from my end, it wasn't, but it's always perceived as that. That's why I really don't be saying much about nothing at all because of how people get.
It's a freedom of speech. You have a choice in your opinion and shit like that. But what I'm saying is, certain shit just don't correspond with what's going on. Like, I understand that. Listen, I feel the same way. I feel bad for kids who out here losing family members and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Any kid that has to grow up without their father, their mother, I feel for them. You know what I'm saying? On any circumstance, right? But on what we talk
right
today, it just ain't motherfucking goddamn. Like they say, mothers get killed too. And right now, mothers getting killed is at an all-time high. And it's getting killed by niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So we can't, that shit just don't go with what we talk about today. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I personally don't like none of it because I just want to see better for black people. Like I say in anything, in all my music and anytime I represent any of that shit, I just think we should stand for the right thing, period. But that's just me.
Right.
I don't see no ill will when none. The nigga need to get beat up, need to go to jail, need to die, whatever the fuck. He need to go because that shit is wrong as a bitch.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. I got 5 fucking girls, really 6. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is a no-no all around the board.
No, I think it was just how you know how they say it ain't really what you say, it's like how you say it. So I think it was how you said it, and at the time that you said it, I think it was just wrong. It was all off. That's what
I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't give a fuck about none of it. I know me. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
So what anybody else got to say don't really matter.
about whether I'm just saying, like I say, it could be me. I say a lot. I have, what I'm saying, I had to check myself before in times like, no, okay, I might shouldn't have said that at this time or doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's not just about what you say. It's just about how and when you say it. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, though. We got you, Rick, man. Everything all love.
Yeah, I'm done with this shit.
Yo. Shit real. Yeah, he probably was still lost. Right. Like I say, I agree with what he's saying. It just was the wrong time. It was the wrong time, like I say. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't agree with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get what he was saying, but it just won't for this conversation. It won't for this live. Hey, Sean. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know Keem ain't gonna get up here. We ain't even friends and shit. Right. That's why I say Rick, I think he just came in at the wrong time. He ain't really catch everything or whatever. But I don't know. He said he seen the text messages and shit. He said he knew I was gonna get on this topic. So like I say, it was just y'all find King, y'all chime him in, y'all request him. That nigga probably deactivated his page by now, I'm sure. Hey, this is my show, Jasmine. Y'all gonna still be here when I get back. Y'all know this the hottest motherfucking goddamn TV show in the land. Yeah, I don't want to talk to King. He said he ain't got no phone. I don't want to talk to no motherfucking King. We don't need to hear his side of the story. We seen his side of the story. You know how sometimes they be like, right. You know how they be like, you got to hear both sides of the story. We seen his story. We seen his side. You know what I'm saying? It's no motherfucking nothing we need to talk about with him. They say he deactivated his page. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, I gotta take this business call. I'm gonna get back with y'all in 1 second. I gotta take this call. I'll get right back with y'all.